So I'm inside Tucker's Knob, so-called plantation, in an area that has only just commenced. And we're up in the far corner here. This is one of the earliest polygons that we first identified. And I knew it had to come to this. Eventually, forestry would not be able to resist taking the timber. And I'm now standing inside the polygon of original remnant native forest in what it calls its standard operational procedure. Forestry makes a determination on the ground what lives and what dies. It never agreed with me that this area was part of the remnant. And we'll go to input now and we'll look at the historical photography. And we're inside that remnant, and somewhere in this pile is an original flooded gum, and then over here is a red ash, that sits on the other side of this little tongue of the polygon. There is the red ash, but all of the original gums have gone, and throughout here you are able to see just what has also gone. This for me is particularly egregious. This is all casuarina. This is all koala habitat. There's another red ash. Basically, this part of the polygon has gone. I'm particularly worried about this other portion of the polygon on the other side of the road. It's got some small tallow-woods, some bloodwoods, some larger tallow-woods, and in here some really nice original coastal blackbutt. This is quite a large tree. This is exactly what forestry is after, with everybody screaming for timber. But it doesn't stop the fact that this is original forest. It doesn't stop the fact that it's full of large casuarinas. And here is the boundary, but the boundary is not in here. This is all threatened. This is the Tucker's Knob superhighway. This will ultimately be the passage of log trucks that will take somewhere around 1,000 hectares, basically destroy what's left of the remnant forest within this area, all on Bellingen's backyard, with absolutely nobody seeming to know what's going on. Here's a large culvert. And then if we cross over here, you can see the degree of the fine sediment from the roading that's already started clogging up this creek. So I'm just about to walk into the only polygon that I've not yet visited. That's that little triangle. You can see the orange dot. Rather than clambering over a whole load of logs, I'll take the easy route. And here we are, just by what should be the edge of a very large remnant eucalypt. And here it is. This is not a large polygon, but this is a nice tree. And we have saved it. But just through there, that's where the destruction starts again. But this tree, thank God, gets to live another day. So, generally speaking, the machinery has logged pretty much around the edge of this polygon. But just in here, I'm using the Google Earth imagery. We're inside the polygon here, and this is basically the first area of remnant native forest here that they just couldn't resist. Probably saw this as a marginal call and took it their way. And this is violates, on the basis of the historical photography, an original tree with a diameter at stump height over bark of 750 millimeters. And here is that stump again. I just want you to notice this particular configuration of staining. We'll now walk outside the polygon. And looking back to the stump, here is the rest of it. Note that round staining. What a difference to 8 weeks ago, when Dr. Tim first started this adventure. But one thing we can be appreciative of is that vigilance saves trees. And here are the 2 trees that I was really worried about in this little spot. We saved these.